I rolled that strike at 190 to 215.
In this episode of Trading on the Road, we are heading to San Antonio to meet with the San Antonio Options Trading Group and to celebrate my daughter's birthday. She is turning 1 year old. We are driving towards San Antonio and decided to stop at a smokehouse. We love to try out restaurants in small towns. Now we're driving through downtown San Antonio, heading to our hotel. This is the hotel we're staying at, the Town Place Suites by Marriott. We're going to show you around the lobby area here and then show you our suite. This is us looking for our hotel room. We're going to show you around the room some. It's not fancy, but when you have kids, you understand you don't want to go to a real fancy hotel because you're just going to destroy the place anyway when you have small kids. And we were very, very close to the Riverwalk, San Antonio. We're going to show you some pictures of that. So this hotel was really, really nice. We actually stayed at this hotel a while back. This is us showing you the Riverwalk. Really, really pretty area of San Antonio. When you visit, you have to check out the Riverwalk.
Please subscribe to our channel.
So we're gonna grab something to eat here right off the Riverwalk at this Mexican restaurant. The food was delicious. We enjoyed our time just relaxing. So after eating, we decided we were going to spend some time in the hotel pool area. I had to do some work and my wife and daughters jumped into the water. It's always time to trade. Always trying to trade at night, trade during the mornings, trade the afternoons, always trading. The markets are almost always open. So after the pool, this is now the next day. I'm getting ready for what we call the trading floor. When you're a member of the Dorian Way, we have the trading floor every Friday. I'm about to share just a little clip. This is really heavy. It's about adjusting and how you calculate adjusting. So we're going to share that with you here. Let's just say originally, just we did a trade yesterday. Right, to say trade one is we collected $100. Okay, and so to close that out equaled $100. Okay, if you were going to close it out right away, it was going to buy you. It's going to cost you $100 to close it out, right? But let's just say trade two, you had to do an adjustment, and that adjustment cost. Let's just say, let's make it even 400. So the adjustment cost $400. Okay, we're not going to put anything here because it's not a new trade yet. So that's like as if you kind of close it out, because that's what's technically happening. You're closing out the trade, and so if you close it out at this point, you've lost $300. Okay, but we're technically closing it out, but we're not closing it out because we're putting something else on. Okay, we're repositioning. So let's just say the new trade. Say you received 450. Okay, that's how much you received. So if you were going to close out this new trade, because I'm going to do a separation from here. If you're going to close out this new trade right away, that would cost 450 because the new trade, that's how much the new trade is worth because nothing has changed. Let's say it's all else is equal. Time didn't move up or down. Okay, time didn't move up or down, and So it's going to cost you $450 to buy it back. If you were going to buy this back right now, you would still be down, right? Because you originally received 100. So to close this out right now, it's going to be 450. Right? If you want to break even, you're going to have to buy this back for, let's say, to trade number 4 to close this out. Right? So if we take these, we add all of these up, right? And we say that we had $100 that we originally received, minus 400 to close out, plus 450 to put back on, right? So that right there is a net 150, a net 150. So for us to win on this trade, we're going to have to buy it back for less than 150. So let's just say after fees and commissions, you're gonna have to buy this back for 135. And so if you bought this back for 135, then what you would wind up having is about a $15 profit before fees and commissions. After fees and commissions, it's pretty break even. So I know it's a little convoluted, but let's go through the numbers again so we can see this. The first one, you receive trade number 1, you're receiving $100. Okay, so make that a positive. Trade number 2 is the adjustment that you have to buy back the trade because it went wrong. That to buy it back, it's costing you $400. So you take the 100 minus 400. So now you're down to 300 that we were talking about here. Okay? But your trade number 3 is that you put the trade back on and you're doing it for credit. It costs you 400. You want to get it. You want to put the trade back on for more than 400. In this example, we put it back on for 450. Right? So you add plus 450 to the trade. Okay? And so that's a total credit of 150. But that doesn't mean you can buy it back once this is trading for 150 less or $300. You'll still lose because this is how much the new trade is worth. But you only collected $150, and that new trade is actually trading for $450. So you have to buy it back for less than the credit you received to be able to win. So if the credit you received after these 3 trades here is 150, then you have to buy this trade back for less than 150, and it's currently trading for 450. So you still have quite a bit of room for this to play out for you, how much you have to buy this back. So, but if you buy it back for less than 150, then you have won, right? That's just for not including fees and commissions. You have won if you buy it back from less than 150. So that's what we're trying to do, Mark and everyone else on the call, is that you have to add up all the trades. And once you add up the trades, then that's going to tell you how much you need to buy the trade back for to get an actual profit. While I was on the trading floor, my family was at Botanical Gardens. They were enjoying themselves. And then later that evening, we decided we were going to go to the Tower of Americas and enjoy ourselves there. This is us up in the tower looking over the San Antonio city, which is just beautiful. My daughter and I took some pictures in a picture booth, and then we were heading back to the hotel. This is the next morning. We're meeting in Alamo Heights, which is a really nice area of San Antonio, maybe about 10-minute drive outside of downtown. This is the San Antonio Trading Club that we met with. Going to give you a little clip from there.
Then Tesla started skyrocketing. Then I rolled that strike at 190 to 215 all the way up to September. Now Tesla's like 200 something. So I'm in the money on this.
While I was meeting with the San Antonio Options Trading Group, my wife and daughters were at the Children's Museum. I did meet them there a little later. These are some clips from the Children's Museum here. The birthday girl is getting pushed around here in this car by her big sister. The Children's Museum was really, really nice. I've joined and was able to participate and kind of, spend time with the family. So now we're heading back to the Riverwalk to be able to take a boat ride, and we're going to be showing you around different parts of the Riverwalk here. You can see that it was really bustling. A lot of people out on the Riverwalk. It was super hot, but it was very, very enjoyable. This is my daughter and I sharing a drink. Yes, her drink is non-alcoholic. This is us waiting for the boat ride on the river. So now we're on the Riverboat. You can see that this is really a wonderful spot that they have created here in San Antonio. They have restaurants, they have bars, they have clubs. Now we're going to be heading to a restaurant. It's in the end. It's in the end. Say, please subscribe to our channel.
Please subscribe to our channel now. Please subscribe to our channel now.
Got you, Rachel.
Please subscribe to our channel now.
So now we're heading back to the hotel, putting my oldest daughter on my shoulder here. Now it's time to go to sleep, and the birthday girl wanted to try to escape from the little fort we built to keep her in. It's the next day. Now we're at the Alamo. We're going to show you some pictures of inside the Alamo here. It's not a huge spot inside the Alamo itself, as you can see, but it's really unique. It's obviously something you have to visit when you are in San Antonio. We're going to show you some pictures around the whole kind of facilities that they have. They have the inside, which you can see here, and then you're going to see some of the outside. This is part of the outside. They have special type of reenactments that they do on the grounds. They didn't have any during this time we were here, but the previous time we were here they did. But you can kind of see how it looks. We are at the Alamo gift shop here, and it's now time to head back home. We're jumping into the car.
Don't get me. This time boys sing, the cat takes the rat.
Cat takes the rat, takes the rat. The cat takes the rat.
If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and leave a comment and say happy birthday to the birthday girl.